The sumo deadlift is a great exercise for the muscles that externally rotate the hips. Like any other hinge motion, you want to think of this movement as a back and forward motion and not a down and up motion. The main difference between the sumo deadlift and any other deadlift is instead of the hands coming outside the knees, the hands go inside the knees. Everyone's body is going to be different, so some of the positioning points are going to change depending on you as an individual, but here's the main key positioning points that apply to anyone. First off, the closer you are to the bar, the better chance you have of using the most efficient way to move the bar. What I mean by that is very simple. If I try to pick the bar up all the way out here, it's not going to be as efficient if I was closer to the bar and pick the bar up from here. One of the most important things you want to focus on as far as efficiency goes with this movement is you want to make sure that the bar is going up and down in a straight line and that it's not swinging forward. Instead, it's going straight up, straight down. Getting yourself close to the bar and getting your shins right up against the bar is a lot easier than the snatch grip deadlift and conventional deadlift. And this is namely because the sumo deadlift is focused on external rotation of the hips, so the feet are more than likely going to be rotated out. You may have a longer torso, longer arms, longer femurs, but the most important thing either way is getting as close to the bar as your body is going to allow you to be most efficient. The next thing you'll have to figure out is how wide of a stance you want. I recommend playing around with different widths and find one that allows you to feel strong and sturdy. No matter the width, make sure that your feet are equally underneath the bar on both sides and that you're not more on one side than the other. Lastly, how closely you grip the bar is also going to be dependent on what feels comfortable. But generally speaking, you just want to place your arms in front of your body, whatever feels relaxed, and grab right down from there. Once you've picked a good width for your arms and for your legs, it's time to get into the starting position. It may even be helpful to come up with some sort of pre-rehearsed ritual to get yourself in the correct position and make sure that your body is right where it needs to be. One of the things you really want to prevent in the starting position is your shoulders being too far forward over the bar. Notice how if I have my shoulders way far forward over the bar and I try to pick the bar up, the bar is probably going to come forward and now I'm in a bad position to pull. Instead, you just want to go straight down with your body so that your shoulders are over the bar, and then you want to pull the tension out of the bar. What I mean by that is you don't want to go down and yank the bar up like this. Instead, you want tension and tightness throughout your whole body before the bar even comes off the ground. Think about keeping your chest nice and tall. Think about keeping your chest nice and tall, keep everything nice and tight, grab the tension out of the bar, and now stand up. It's very important that the hips and the upper body move at the same time and that you don't drop down and let the butt and the back shoot up first. At the top, you don't want to overextend your back and push your hips forward like this. Instead, you just want to neutralize your pelvis by squeezing your glutes. And then the way down is very simple. Just come down the exact same way that you came up, with your body nice and tight, shoulders over the bar, and the bar moving in a straight line. If you're doing this movement correctly, you should feel it mainly in your glutes and in your inner thighs.